All right, students, welcome to the second video in our series to help you access the course content in Office 365. The first video helped you get into the Office 365 environment. The objective of this video is to get you to a spot where you can open up our notebook, our class notebook online, and possibly have it sync to OneNote on your machine, so it will continuously sync and you won't have to go online to look at it. After you've logged into Office 365, and the first video showed you how to do that, if you click the little icon up here, you can go to OneDrive and you can click on Shared with Me, because I've shared a notebook file with you. So you can click on Shared with Me. And now this particular student again has multiple notebooks shared with them. So I'm just going to pick you will only have one, you'll only see one here right now. So I'm going to click on the AP Physics one, but you'll pick the one that corresponds to your class. And when you do that, it opens up online in OneNote. I'm just going to show you some things about accessing the notes online. So I'm using a new program this year that allows us to do a couple of things in OneNote. First off, right here, if you click on this link over here, this is the content library. So as I publish notes in class, they're going to appear in the content library. So here's a little instructional page on how to use the content library. And down here in this course, I've picked a new unit called AP Topics. If you click on that, then you can see some new pages come up. If you click on this one, you'll see some of the notes from class. Now, the interesting thing about this particular section in the notebook, this content library, is I can put stuff up there and you have read-only access to it, so you can't change it at all. All right. Now, the other neat things in OneNote here is we have a collaboration space. So there's no notes in here right now, but this is a space where everyone in the class has access to. So if you wanted to share a solution to a problem or communicate with another student in the class, you could add a page to the collaboration space, and everybody can see it. So you notice now there's more menus up here for you to have a look at. The last section is you'll see your name there. Now this is a particular student, but you'll see your name. If you click on that, this is a section in the notebook that just you and I have access to. So you can send me stuff in this section and I can send you stuff back, and we can collaborate, and that's private between the two of us. Okay. All right. Now that I've showed you how to access it online, if you click here, so I'm going to go back to the content library. If you click Open in OneNote, so notice how the menus change because you only have read-only access to the content library. You can't change the files that are in the content library, and that's a good thing because if you did, you'd change them for everybody in the course. So if you click on Open in OneNote, now it's going to be a little bit different here. It's going to be a little bit different because I've already opened it in OneNote. It's gone right in there. It's opened right up in OneNote. However, it's going to ask you probably for your Active Directory user ID and password again, and you need to put those in. And then once you open it up in OneNote, so let me go over here. So this is the AP Physics. So if I go to the AP or content library, all right, so I'm there. Yeah, so here. So right now, you can see that there's a bunch of different students up here who have folders. This is because it's open on my computer and I've synced it to open on my computer. You'll only see collaboration space, content library, and your particular name. But if you go to the content library, you can navigate into our notebook. Now the good news about the content library is as I write stuff in class, it'll within seconds sync to the content library. You can read stuff in the content library, you can access it, you can print it, but you cannot edit any of the stuff in the content library. You don't have permission to do that. However, what you can do, and this will be the topic of another video or I'll just show you in class, is you can move pages from the content library to your space, and then instead of having a PDF copy of a notebook, you could add if you have a tablet or an iPad that you can write on, you can add your own notes to my notes and keep a digital notebook. Now the good news about OneNote is once you've done this once on a machine at home, you're not going to have to go online anymore to look at the notes. You're just going to have to open up OneNote, and when you open OneNote, it usually syncs a notebook, but if it hasn't synced, you just right click on the notebook like I showed you there, and you click sync this notebook now. You see the little green arrow there? It's indicating that it's syncing, and then whatever I've done on there, it will be on your OneNote, and you'll have access to the notebook on your local PC in real time. If you wanted to print a note, you can go to print, and it'll allow you to print a lot better than from the web. This is available easily on PC. You can get OneNote on the Mac, and you can also get it on your iPad or Android device. Each one of those requires a little bit of a different setup, and I can help you individually if you're having trouble syncing to those devices. All right, well, this concludes our intro on how to access our course notes. Stay tuned for another video that talks about how you can share a file with me in Office 365, and I can give you some formative feedback on it. Thank you. Bye.